this is Rebecca from Papeterie de Choix, and I'm here to share my latest journal called The Garden. I made it using a authentic vintage Reader's Digest book, and so it's got this really pretty green color. It's got a blue band here. I had some green paint that almost perfectly matched the green on here, so I just painted over in, I think, about 3 layers of green, did a little bit of gold, and just a little bit of brown. It's called chocolate brown. It's a metallic. So just it was already roughed up, and so I just painted it to still give it that vintage feel without it being that clean green. So it's got some little charms from each signature that I made from book pages and buttons and other little things. So that's what we have there. So let's take a look inside. It has 5 signatures. I did a little project from Julie at Camellia Crafts Designs. It's got a tag in there that I made in a series I did last year. So there's that. And then just a collaged pocket here on the front page. Some scrapbook paper, some images from gardening magazines and gardening books, and some coffee dyed papers throughout. So I'm not going to take everything out, but you can, that's just, it's blank on the other side. And each signature has one of these cards from historic gardens across the world, and then just different pages from gardening books or gardening magazines, and just a little bit. This is the fake vellum pocket I did, excuse me, and so the back of each one of these has a different one on. I think there's 3 of these with just a book page inside. And so there's some things that are like historic gardens, some things that tell you about gardening. Like here's a list of looks like maybe bulbs. This is bulbs and stuff. And then I had a magazine that just had a handful. I think I got 3 out of this of a green flowers, and so I just made a tag that has a pocket, and that goes here. These are some envelopes that I made watching Carrie the Crafter probably 2 or 3 years ago, and then some tags in behind that I did some dictionary pages on a good long while back. So there's those. And then on each of these green pages, this is paint stained, like marbling that I did. And so I found some magazine pages that were matte, or at least almost matte. And so I tore them down, folded them, and so I made a pocket that then was also part of a page, like a, you know, it covers the edge of the page. Then this is wallpaper, a piece of wallpaper I had left over, so the second and the 4th signature has a piece of this in with just some images and how-tos from a gardening book. And so here's the other side of those same ones. And then the next little tag information. And I found a couple of sheets of this scrapbook paper in a little packet that I bought at a thrift store that had already been cut on, and I thought, you know what, this looks really good with this kind of black and vintage colored fern here. And then this was a bookmark. I cut the bottom off of because it had a logo. Put a little eyelet in with some ribbon and that goes right in there. And another gardening thing, pages, just more and more pages. This is another piece of the wallpaper, and it was the last I had, so I just went ahead and put the rest of it in here. Another magazine page. When I was at the fair back in the summer, I had several people asking for gardening or nature journals, and I took some, but I sold them before some of the other customers came up, and so I'm doing a few of those in preparation for the fair I'll be going to later in the spring. So more of the tags, little journaling cards, and the gardens, gardening images, how to lay a garden out on a slope. And so there's plenty of writing space, or just using it for reference, whichever applies. Another pocket, 2 pockets here. Oh, here's another one. This was my favorite one. I liked it the best out of the 3, but it fit better back here. And then this is the last signature with another historic garden and images from magazines, gardening books, and another one of those fake vellum that I printed. I printed it in black and white and then used candle wax to make the fake vellum. And then I did another one of those same little folios in the back here, and it has a tag. It has pockets, so it's got room to put stuff in it. And it goes in this collaged pocket. So that's it. It's simple, but it's got a lot in it. I've written down what is in it, but I've not added anything up to see how many pages or anything like that I have. I had a very small window of time to film this, and so I'm taking advantage of that. So thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you with another video as soon as I get another journal made.